today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial of a character that I have in the band I play in. Our band is called Nanu Nanu, you can see up here, and my character in this band is called Glitterface. Since we've been doing some live performances, people have been coming up to me and saying, oh, we love your makeup, and how do you do it? So I thought I would do a makeup tutorial. So the character is kind of a bit like an alien. It's not very conventional, so you might think it's very weird, but hopefully you'll think it looks cool. So yeah, also I don't know, I'm not a makeup artist, I don't know how to do any of this stuff properly, so it's all just my own working out how I worked it out, kind of how to do these things. Okay, so the first step for becoming Glitterface is you have to apply your contact lenses. It's important that you put them in at the very start because once there's any glitter or anything going on, it's impossible because it's just glitter in your eyes and everything is going mad. So the ones that I am using, you can't see them now, I don't have the box anymore, but they're from a company called Mesmerize, and they are Total Whiteout is the name of the one. So they turn all of the iris area, the colored area, completely white, so you just have this little black dot. Okay, so I've put in the contacts now. As you can see, they look pretty crazy. The next step is preparing my eyes. To apply my gel liner. This is a Maybelline brand one. It's the one that I have found the most useful. It's the most easy to apply. You get this little applicator, this brush with it as well, and it stays on for a really long time. It's really thick black color, like it's just really good, so I use this one. So we need to cover the whole of the eye, all the top bit here, because later on we're going to paint all this black. So we need to cover all from the very line down here all up to the eyebrow and underneath the eye as well. Okay, so I finished with the gel liner now, and as you can see, my eyes are completely covered in black. I just need to apply my black pencil liner in the inside of my eyelid right there. So this is a Maybelline pencil kohl liner. I really don't have any preference with the pencil liners. I think they all pretty much do the same. I think the Rimmel one is really good as well. So once you've done the gel eyeliner, it's really handy to put some black powder eyeshadow on top of that so it stops it creasing, because that's one of the most annoying things when you want really dark, black, dramatic makeup. After you wear it for like half an hour or something and your eyelids start kind of creating these like little creases, that's really annoying. So if you put just some plain black powder eyeshadow on top of the liner, then it stops that from happening and it lasts way longer. Okay, so using the eyeshadow, the powder eyeshadow, it's good to get a nice blend. It's hard to do that with the gel eyeliner, so if you use the shadow at the underside, underneath of your eye, then you can kind of blend it a bit, make it a bit more of a gradual dark into light, I guess. Now we have the main eyes done, and we're going to do the top half up into the hair. Usually I would be using these Snazaroo body paint, but because I'm using this on stage, this look, and it tends to get really hot and really kind of sweaty, and the lighting makes everything go all melty and strange, I use a slightly more unconventional approach by using this paint. It's water-based paint. It says tempera gouache. I don't know how you pronounce it, but this paint is water-based. It just washes off really easy with water, soap, or whatever. You just step in the shower, it just all rinses away. And so this is what I use. So I have poured some into a little tray, and I have literally a paintbrush here, and it's got quite a wide top on it, so I can cover kind of better surface area when I'm painting. So we need to just paint. This is totally not the way probably people would do it if they're proper makeup artists or whatever, but this is how I do it. So I just literally paint onto the forehead and cover all the skin at the top like this. This paint is so good for on stage, is perfect, because even if you're sweating or if the lights are really hot or anything like that, it doesn't melt or it doesn't start dripping or it doesn't kind of start coming away from the skin, so it's perfect. So we need to make a decision now of what shape the top half of the head is going to be. Usually I paint across the bridge of my nose here into kind of like almost like as if you're wearing a pair of glasses, like goggles or something. Be very careful not to get this anywhere near your eyes, because I'm sure whatever about it being okay to put on your skin, definitely not okay to put it in your eyes, so you have to be careful. Okay, so at the sides of the eyes, I'm going to go up in an upward kind of diagonal there and just meet the hairline at the side. You want to paint all the way up, almost into the hair if you can. It's totally easy to wash it out, so it's okay. And up at the top of the hairline as well, just to blend it in, because you can often see like white bits of your scalp and stuff coming through. On the other side, the same thing. So we're going to make a diagonal up. Now we have done the top half of the head. While we're waiting for the paint on the top to kind of dry properly and stuff, we start with the silver. The glitter that I use is actually, it's a big, well, there's hardly any left now, but it was full at one stage. I bought like a wholesale, I bought for this one, this is my black one as well. You can use any glitter, even if you have a little tub like this, you can get them in most kind of craft stores and things like that. You can use that glitter as well. To apply the glitter, I have, right now I'm using these. One end has like a gel, so you apply the gel on your face, and then the other end has the glitter in it, so you can, you know, dab on the glitter with the other end of it. What works alternatively is any kind of body glitter, like gel based kind of body glitter that you can buy like in a tube or in a tub or anything. If you have a little brush applicator or something like that, you can, it has the same effect, because you put it on as a gel, you apply the glitter. If you want more thick glitter, you know, you put on the loose glitter on top of it, and then when it dries it sets, so you've got a really good hold there. So you need to choose now what kind of pattern you want for the silver. So I'm just going to do two straight down from my eyes down to about my mouth. So once you have drawn on with the gel the pattern that you like, you can get your glitter and just put some on the end of the brush and just dab it on top of the gel. Okay, so we have the first line down now, and I'm going to work out from that one to fill up the rest of my cheek space. So at the end here, I've just brought the gel all the way up to the black line, and we're going to join the silver right the way up, and then we can kind of blend the glitter a bit after. Okay, so I'm back now having done both sides, and I've connected the two with one kind of little pointer down to the tip of my nose. The silver goes right from the edge of my hairline right around under my eyes all the way up to the other one. It's up to you what kind of pattern you do, how many spikes you put on your face. Just, you totally can go wild with that, do whatever you want. And now we're going to focus on the top half. So this is dry now. We're going to apply black glitter on the top. So for around the eyes, we need to use kind of a more fine glitter, but for the forehead, I have kind of bigger glitter. It's like just wider, and it's much more effective for under stage lights, but you could do regular glitter on the whole top if you want, but I prefer this for the top. So we're going to get started by doing just around the eyes. We're going to put on the regular kind of more fine face glitter. So it's pretty much the same technique as down here. I'm using the same gel. The glitter that I am using for around the eyes is black, but it has tiny little silver speckles through it, so it kind of blends nicely from the silver. It doesn't look too like harsh, just from silver to black. So we're gonna go and do that now underneath the eye and on top, kind of as far up as we can go with it, really. Okay, so I have this side done now, this eye. As you can see, I've tried to kind of blend the glitters so that it's a soft kind of transition from the silver to the black. I've completed both of my eyes now around the eye with the black, more fine black glitter. So now I need to fill my forehead and bring the glitter into my hair. You don't have to do the hair thing. I kind of tend to cover all of the top of my head with the glitter as well because it looks really good on stage. But if you don't want to be getting glitter into your hair and stuff, you don't have to do that. Obviously, it looks pretty much the same. For this step, we need to cover the whole forehead in the gel as well before we put on the glitter. So I find it handy to use the paintbrush again, which I have washed and cleaned the paint off. Now I have my black glitter here. I just pour some into my hands is the easiest way. You can kind of see there it's just kind of bigger, bigger glitter. I'm just gonna put some on my finger and just dab the glitter on all around. It's the easiest way to do it. Okay, so we have now applied the glitter on the top of the head. So now I'm just going to put on some lipstick. This is also a Maybelline product. It's Super Stay 24 color, and I really like this lipstick. I've tried so many different 24-hour stay or long lasting lipsticks, and they just don't ever seem to really work or stay. But this one really does. So I've really enjoyed it. So you have two sides. You have the color, and then you have a kind of gloss that you put on the top once the color has dried. So we're almost finished becoming Glitterface. All that's left to do now is to get our necklace and our hair sorted. As you can see, from the very start, I've had my hair tied back in a bun. If you have a fringe or if you have any hair that is short that falls down at the front, maybe you want to keep it that way and forget about all this glitter up in the top half, that's fine. If you want to pin it back, just like loads of hairspray, loads of bobby pins, just make sure it's as flat as possible because that's the look. What I want for this particular Glitterface style is one long ponytail. So I have an extension for that I got on eBay, really cheap. It's quite a long one. It's about that long. So you just need to clip this just at the top of your bun, right at the back of your hair. Simple, it's 2 seconds. It's so easy to put in. It's the easiest part of the whole costume. And then for our jewellery, I'm going for just one dramatic necklace. This is a necklace that I got on eBay in I think it was a shop. She sells equipment for belly dancers, and she had these jangly things. That's why it makes that ringing belly noise. This just reflects so much light on stage. I mean, it's really cheap. It's €2 or something, and it's totally just made of plastic. But whatever coating they have on the top of that plastic, it just is so reflective. So that looks very striking underneath your face here, and it kind of mirrors the glitter on your cheeks that you've designed. If you follow the same pattern as me, then it looks really good. So you can pick these up on eBay really cheap as well. Just search for belly dancing costume or whatever, or belly dancing jewelry. So we put this in and just make sure it's kind of untangled and fitting around your neck comfortably, and there you go, you've become Glitterface. We've completed the look. All in all, this look takes close on 2 hours to do. I have been doing it quite frequently for our live gigs. We've been doing quite a lot of gigs lately as Nanu Nanu, and you have to leave yourself quite a bit of time. There aren't really that many shortcuts or ways that you can make it a faster process. If there were, I would have definitely discovered them by now, but it's worth it. It's worth putting in the time because it's very striking and people always comment on it and people always are like dying to find out how it's done and all. That's why I made this video. If you really like the look, if you like the style, the kind of weird, creepy, dark, gothic, alien kind of look, definitely subscribe because I'm going to be posting a lot more videos of different Glitterface looks. And if you like this specific look, you should check out the Nanu Nanu video for skin, because when we were shooting that video, that's when I first came up with this look. So I hope you've had fun, I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks for your feedback and check out Nanu Nanu. Hope you enjoy. Bye!